Goodbye, Norma Jean, though I never knew you at all. You had the grace to hold yourself while those around you crawled. They crawled out of the woodwork and they whispered into your brain. They set you on a treadmill and they made you change your name. And it seems to me you've lived your life like a candle in the wind, never knowing who to cling to when the rains set in. And I would have liked to know you, but I was just a kid. The candle burned out long before your legend ever did. Loneliness was tough, toughest role you ever played. Hollywood created a superstar, and pain was the price you paid. Even when you died, oh, the press still outed you. All the papers had to say was that Marilyn was found in the news. And it seems to me you lived your life like a candle in the wind, never knowing who to cling to when the rain set in. And I would have liked to know you, but I was just a kid. The candle burned out long before your legend ever did. Goodbye, Norma Jean, though I never knew you at all. You had the grace to hold yourself when those around you crawl. Goodbye, Norma Jean, from the young man in the 22nd row who sees you as something more than sexual, more than just our Marilyn Monroe. And it seems to me you lived your life like a candle in the wind, never knowing who to cling to when the rain set in. And I would have liked to know you, but I was just a kid. Your candle burned out long before your legend ever did. Your candle burned out long before your legend ever did. Hey everybody, happy Sunday. I'm not going to make the whole show about this, but from time to time I'm going to mention and I'm going to play some songs that are meaningful to me on this topic. A couple days ago, an old friend of mine, she's 41 years old, was on a walk with her husband. Someone I've known since I was just a little tot. Her dad and my dad were in a barbershop quartet together, octet actually, and so we played together when we were little kids, and then we had the opportunity to become very close for a little while when I was in high school, and I've kind of lost touch with her a little bit over time, but you know, we were Facebook friends and kind of kept in touch, and a little bit. Anyway, she was on a walk with her husband, and a 16-year-old girl lost control of her car, and the car went up on the sidewalk and hit them both, and broke Nate's leg and gave him some bad bumps and bruises and a concussion, but it severely hurt Jessica, and she succumbed to her injuries 2 nights ago in the hospital and passed away. And so she leaves behind Nate and her 2 kids, I think a 2nd grader and a 5th grader, and I'm sure her parents are just beyond devastated, and just a lot of people that loved her. And she was a 7th grade science teacher, a very popular one. So she's very much been in my mind and my heart the last few days. And so some of the songs I play tonight are going to be either things I know she loved or things that I think are appropriate for what happened, and also songs to encourage us to make the most out of the time that we're living today, because that day comes for all of us and none of us know when it's going to be. So forgot to get my lyrics up here. See, I told you I'm not thinking very straight. Here we go. I probably know these by hand or by ear, or, you know, probably know these by heart, but just to make sure, let me try that from the beginning again. We walked on the beach beside that old hotel. They're tearing it down now, but it's just as well. I haven't shown you everything a man can do, so stay with me, baby, I've got plans for you. This is the time to remember, 'cause it will not last forever. These are the days to hold on to, 'cause we won't, although we'll want to. This is the time that's gonna change. You've given me the best of you, and now I need the rest of you. Did you know that before you came into my life, it was some kind of miracle that I survived? Someday we will both look back and have to laugh. We lived through a lifetime and the aftermath. This is the time to remember, 'cause it will not last forever. These are the days to hold on to, and we won't, although we'll want to. This is the time that's gonna change. I know we gotta move somehow, but I don't wanna lose you now. Sometimes it's so easy to let a day slip on by without even seeing each other at all. time you'll turn back to, and so will I. And those will be days you can never recall. And so we embrace again behind the dunes. This beach is so cold on winter afternoons. Oh, but holding you close is like holding the summer sun. I'm warm from the memory of days to come. And this is the time to remember, 'cause it will not last forever. These are the days to hold on to, 'cause we won't, although we'll want to. This is the time that's gonna change. You've given me the best of you, but now I need the rest of you. Okay, let's check in with the comments and see how everybody's doing. Thank you for all the love, everybody. You know, I mean, this is not one of those losses that's going to change my day-to-day experience a lot, because we weren't really in each other's circle a lot anymore, but it sure did get my attention, and I feel very, very deeply for Nate and the kids and all of the teachers and the students who are going to miss out on their time with her. And I just look back with a lot of gratitude for the special times that we had back in the day. So, like I said, I'll try not to let that be all that we do. Still want to take requests and all of that, but it's been weighing heavily on my mind as an artist. As an artist, you have this special gift/curse, but it's something that can help people cope with situations that come along like this, and most of all, it can help you cope with them. So I appreciate your indulgence. Okay, I just want to go up and see who's here, and if you would, please let me know where you're tuning in from. Love to know where everybody's joining the broadcast from. If you're just joining us, I'm Piano Man Steve Lungrin, and I'm broadcasting live out of my office here in Mesquite, Nevada, which I've coined Nevada Square Garden. We're here to enjoy some fellowship and tunes for a couple hours. We do this every Wednesday and Sunday at 3 o'clock on the West Coast, 6 o'clock on the East Coast, and we have a wonderful time together. So look forward to seeing what your requests are for the day. Let's see here. Anthony Nays. I don't know if you can read this, but I have spent countless days on every Billy Joel tutorial you've put out. You've influenced me as a performer and as a musician. Thank you for it all. Well, Anthony, thank you, because the fact that there's someone out there watching means the world to me. I'm glad that I was able to help. Hey, Steve, beautiful version. I appreciate that, Noah. Thank you. Okay, let's see here. Thank you. I appreciate that. I know that for some of you, these are late nights or really, really early mornings. Oh, thanks, Dave. I'll see if I can get that one in. That's Harmony by Elton John. We'll see what we can do. Mr. Sharbowitz, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate that, buddy. Let's see. That's very sweet, Ruth Ann. No worries. Thanks, Gary. Oh, yeah, thank you, Vincent. I appreciate that. Thank you, Vivian. I'm sure they can use them right now. Okay. Well, let's see down here a little farther down. There's a long list of beautiful condolences you guys have written that I'm going to have to read later just so that we can move on with the show here. But Dublin, Ireland, nice. How you doing, Keith? Good to see you. Vincent's coming from New York. Let's see here. Requests. Let's see here. Manchester, UK. Thank you for coming in. Okay. We'll come back to requests and comments here momentarily. What did I have? There's a couple of things that have been floating around as requests for a few weeks that I need to honor. I'm sorry I haven't been able to get to them sooner. Some of these have been challenging for me to learn just because I haven't had as much time as I'd like to just sit around and play. But that's a high-class problem. This one is actually, we'll get back to some Billy Joel and Elton John here momentarily. This is a song by Bon Jovi. It's been requested by Dave Rosado from Brazil, who's been faithfully tuning in, and I really appreciate that. It's great to be able to share something like this with people so far away. This is called Always. Romeo is bleeding, but you can't see his blood. It's nothing but some feelings that this old dog kicked up. It's been raining since you left me, now I'm drowning in the flood. You see, I've always been a fighter, but without you I give up. Now I can't sing a love song like the way it's meant to be. I guess I'm not that good anymore, but baby, that's just me. Yeah, I will love you, baby, always, and I'll be there forever and a day. Always, well, I'll be there till the stars don't shine, till the heavens burst, the words don't rhyme. I know when I die, you'll be on my mind, and I'll love you always. I definitely need lyrics for this one, sorry. Okay, here we go. Now your pictures that you left behind are just memories of a different life. Some that made us laugh, some that made us cry, one that made you say goodbye. But I'd give to run my fingers through your hair, touch your lips, to hold you near when you say your prayers. Try to understand, I've made mistakes, I'm just a man. When he holds you close, when he pulls you near, when he says the words you've been needing to hear. I wish I was him, cause those words are mine to say to you till the end of time. I will love you told me to cry for you, I could. If you told me to die for you, I would. Take a look at my face. There's no price I won't pay to say these words to you. You'll be on my mind, and I love you always. Okay, let's see here. One other quick request that came in that I have been meaning to play at one of these. And then we'll get back. I'll see what you guys are looking for out of today. You know, I'll look through the comments and see what you're looking for today and see what I can do for you. This one is by Paul McCartney. I got to see him perform this in 2002. It was pretty amazing. This is post-Beatles, but it was a #1 hit, and I think about 1972. Let's see if you can spot it. It was for Linda, his wife. And when I go away, I know my heart can stay with my love. It's understood. It's in the hands of my love. My love does it good. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. My love does it good. And when the cupboard's bare, I'll still find something there with my love. It's understood. It's everywhere with my love. And my love does it good. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. My love does it good. Whoa, I love. Whoa, my love. Only my love holds the other key to me. Oh, I love. Whoa, my love. Only my it good to me? My love does it good. Don't ever ask me why. I'll never say goodbye to my love. It's understood. It's everywhere with my love. My love does it good. Woo! Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. My love does it good. Whoa, I love. Whoa, my love. Only my love does it good to me. Whoa, 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 whoa. All right. Thanks for the request, Ruth Ann. Okay, let's see what is in the comments here. Thank you very much, Paul. Okay, let's see here. Thank you, Catherine. No, it's my pleasure, Ruth. It's really great to have you here with us. Okay, looks like we've got some requests for Tiny Danza. Fair enough. I haven't done that at one of these for a while. Let's see if I remember how that one goes. Tiny Dancer, Elton John, 1971. And my favorite thing about this song is this was literally never a hit. It was released as a single in 1971. Made absolutely no impact whatsoever on the charts. And somehow in the year around 1998, 99, 2000, this song just sort of like made a roaring comeback, and it was on a movie soundtrack or something. Still wasn't a hit, but suddenly everyone loved it, and everyone wanted to hear it. And so now you would think it was like, you know, one of Elton's biggest hits from his career, but nope. Just goes to show you, if you have a good song and you give it time, it has a shot to become part of the zeitgeist. Blue jean baby, LA lady, seamstress for the band, pretty eye, pirate smile, you marry music man, ballerina, you must have seen her. She was dancing in the sand. Now she's in me, always with me. Tiny dancer in my hand. Jesus freaks out in the streets. handing tickets out for gone, turning back, she just laughs. The boulevard is not that bad. Piano man, he makes a stand in his auditorium, looking on. She sings a song, the words she knows, the tune she hums. Oh, how it feels so real, lying here with no one near and only you. And you can hear me when I say softly, slowly, hold me closer, tiny dancer. They count the headlights on the highway, lay me down in sheets of linen. You had a busy day today. Now hold me closer, tiny dancer. You count the headlights on the highway, lay me down in sheets of linen. You had a busy day today. Forgot the lick for a second there. Blue jean baby, LA lady, same just for the band. Pretty eyed, oh pirates of mine. You marry music man. Yellow you must have seen her. She was a dancing in the sand. Now she's in me, always with me, tiny dancing in my head. Whoa, tiny dancer. You count the headlights on the highway, and lay me down in sheets of linen. You had a busy day today. Hold me closer, tiny dancer. Lights on the highway, lay me down in sheets of linen. You had a busy day today. a little Elton John request there. Tiny Dancer. Thank you very much. And I have to ask you, I see, where are you? I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing your name right. I'm not very good with diction on letters that have like umlauts or special characters, but I have to ask, where are you from? Is it Harvard? I'd love to know where you're coming from, and you might have written it up there, but I missed it. So, but thank you very much for the request. Let's see here, Christian Colazzo. Oh, Padawan, yeah. No, I love you, kid. From Norway, thank you so very much. This is a very late night for you. Thank you for tuning in, man. That's awesome. Okay. Hey, Catherine. No, but I am kind of working on that because that's an album cut from Goodbye Yellow Brick Road that I really like a lot. Edward, I'm going to have to disappoint you on this one. I just don't know it off the top of my head at all, so I couldn't even fake my way through it. But thank you for the request. I'll have to look into that while I'm trying to learn some Coldplay for you. Okay. Let's see if I can do what this one. I can see that you've been in a Chicago state of mind here lately, Christian. I've been seeing what you've been putting up on your Facebook channel. This young man is someone you got to keep your eye on. He's a very talented young fellow in acting school and also a terrific musician out in New York City. There's a very promising career ahead. So thank you for being with us tonight. And his name's Christian Colazzo. Look him up on YouTube and Facebook and Instagram. You'll be dazzled. Let's see what I can do here for you, my friend. Now you know it's live. Okay, let's try that again. Everybody needs a little time away. I heard him say from each other. Even lovers need a holiday. Far away from each other. Hold me now. It's hard for me to say I'm sorry. I just want you to stay. After all that we've been through, I will make it up to you. I promise you. And after all that's been said and done, you're just a part of me I can't let go. Couldn't stand to be kept away just for the day from your body. Wouldn't wanna be swept away, far away from the one that I love. Hold me now. I'm proud of me to say I'm sorry. And I just want you to know. Hold me now. I really want to tell you I'm sorry. I could never let you go. After all that we've been through, I will make it up to you. I promise to. And after all that's been said and done, you're just All right, there we go. Thank you very much for that request, my friend. One of my favorite songs of all time. I mean, you didn't ask for that song specifically, but that one works for what you were asking for. And it is one of my favorite songs. One of the great highlights of my career thus far is that I have had sessions done on my own music by two different people who were in on that recording session. So, Bill Champlin, keyboard player, backing vocalist, and Chris Pinnock, guitar player, have both done work for me, and it's kind of was a dream come true. Two guys I idolized from the time I was just a tot. So, good stuff. Thanks for dropping by there, Padawan, and thanks for the request. I call him Padawan. He calls me Jedi Master, but to be honest with you, he's going to far surpass me. So I think at some point in time, he's just going to start calling me old man, and I'm going to call him Master. We'll see. But I'm going to enjoy calling him Padawan while I still can. Let's see here. Old Time Rock and Roll by Bob Seger. Ooh, you know, that's not a bad one to do. Hello by Lionel Richie. That's a good one. Okay. Let's get to... This one is absolutely in the set list, Mario. It's coming up in a little bit. So thank you very much. All right, well, I guess I'm gonna take the opportunity here to play some stuff I haven't done before, but I want to get back to Billy Joel and Elton John because I know that's where a lot of you come to hear. So we'll do one more off the beaten path, and then we'll come back and take some of your Billy and Elton requests as well. I got to find the lyrics to this one. Well, actually, I don't need the lyrics for this Bob Seger one. Let's try this out. Haven't done this one in a while. Just take those old records on the shelf. I'll sit and listen to them by myself. Today's music ain't got the same soul. I like that old time rock and roll. I try to take me to a disco. You'll never even get me out on the floor. In 10 minutes I'll be late for the door. I like that old time rock and roll. Still like that old time rock and roll. That kind of music just soothes the soul. I reminisce about the days of old with that old time rock and roll. Wow! Don't try to take me to a tango. You'll never even get me out on the floor. In 10 minutes I'll be late for the door. I like that old time rock and roll. Call me a relic, call me what you will. Say I'm old-fashioned, say I'm over the hill. Today's music ain't got the same soul. I like that old time rock and roll. Still like that old time rock and roll. That kind of music just soothes the soul. I reminisce about the days of old with that old time rock and roll. That's right. Rock and roll. That kind of music just soothes the soul. Reminisce about the days of old with that old time rock and roll. I like that old time rock and roll. That kind of music just soothes the soul. Reminisce about the days of old with that old time rock and roll. That's right. haven't played that in 2 years, but I used to play it about every gig at some point in time. Okay, let's see what's going on in the comments here. Oh, it was a weird one to play while I had this comment sticking on the screen. Sorry about that, guys. Thank you. Let's see, what do we have here? Oh my goodness. As a matter of fact, okay, I do know this one. I need a little help with the words, but it's weird that, I had actually been planning to do this one just in the last show, and then I did so many requests I never got around to it. So this is by Air Supply, and of course, I'm down a key or 12 because that guy sings like a girl. I've never seen anything like it, but cool song.
I'm lying alone with my head on the phone, thinking of you till it hurts. I know you hurt too, but what else can we do? Tormented and torn apart. I wish I could carry a smile in my heart for times when my life seems so low. It make me believe what tomorrow can bring when today doesn't really know. I'm all out of love, I'm so lost without you. I know you were right, believing for so long. I'm all out of love, what am I without you? I can't be too late to say that I was so wrong. I want you to come back and carry me home, away from these long, lonely nights. I'm reaching for you, are you feeling it too? Does the feeling seem oh so right? What would you say if I called on you now? Say that I can't hold on. There's no easy way, it gets harder each day. Please love me or I'll be gone. I'll be gone. I'm all out of love, I'm so lost without you. I know you were right, believing for so long. I'm all out of love, what am I without you? I can't be too late to say that I was so wrong. What are you thinking of? 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 I'm all out of love, I'm so lost without you. I know you were right, believing for so long. I'm all out of love, what am I without you? I can't be too late to say I was so wrong. I'm all out of love, I'm so lost without you. I know you were right, believing for so long. I'm all out of love, what am I without you? I can't be too late to say I was so wrong. I'm all out of love, so lost without you. I know you were right, believing for so long. I'm all out of love, what am I without you? I can't be too late to say that I was so wrong.
Oh my goodness, now that's off the beaten path. Thank you, Edward. Okay, so let's get back to what we normally do. Okay, let me see here. What are some of these things that are floating around in the requests up here? I haven't done much in the way of Billy Joel yet. I haven't seen if Gillum is here from Spain or not tonight. If he is, I missed some requests of his last time, and I wanted to do this one for him. So if he's not here, at least you'll be able to see it in replay. He says his dad really loves this song. She's got a way about her. I don't know what it is, but I know that I can't live without her. She's got a way of pleasing. I don't know why it is. There doesn't have to be a reason anyway. She's got a smile that heals me. I don't know why it is, but I have to laugh when she reveals me. She's got a way of talking. I don't know why it is, but it lifts me up when we are walking anywhere. She comes to me when I'm feeling down, inspires me without a sound. She touches me and I get turned around. She's got a way of showing how I make her feel, and I find the strength to keep on going. And she's got a light around her, and everywhere she goes, a million dreams of love surround her everywhere. She comes to me when I'm feeling down, inspires me without a sound. She touches me, I get turned around. Whoa, whoa, whoa. She's got a smile that heals me. I don't know what it is, but I have to laugh when she reveals me. She's got a way about her, and everywhere she goes, a million dreams of love surround her everywhere. Okay, let's see here. Thank you, Jake. I appreciate that. I can't really call this one a deep cut, but it's something I haven't played at any of these yet, and it's something I owe as a request. This one this is a song that Billy Joel recorded with Ray Charles, who was one of his biggest heroes. It's about the piano and just about this crazy life of being a musician. So every time I hear it, I chuckle because I identify with a lot of what's in here. It goes like this. It's called Baby Grand. Late at night, when it's dark and cold, I reach out
for someone to hold when I'm blue, when I'm lonely. She comes through. She's the only one who cares. But my baby grand, this is all I need. In my time, wandered everywhere around this world. She would always be there, any day, any hour. All it takes is the power in my hands. This baby grand's been good to me. I've had friends, but they slipped away, and now that fame, yeah, but it doesn't stay. I made fortunes, spent them fast enough. As for women, they don't last with just one man, but my grand is gonna stand by me. Ooh, oh, well, they say no one's gonna play this on the radio. Say the melancholy blues were dead and gone, but only songs like these played in minor keys keep those memories holding on. I've come far, yeah, from the life I strayed, and I've got the scars from the dives I played in. From now I'm whole and I'm weary in my bones. Every dreary one night stand, my baby grand gonna stand by me, yeah, with me ever since this gig began. My baby grand. It's been good to me. All righty. Billy Joel, Ray Charles. Okay. Let's see. What do we have? Thank you very much. I appreciate that, Jake. To be honest with you, I feel so emotionally shaken this week that I feel a little off my game, so I'm glad you're enjoying it. Let's see. Could I do The Bitch Is Back and Victim of Love? Well, don't know that I can do Victim of Love, but The Bitch Is Back, I think we could use a little change of pace. Why not? Let's see what we can do with this here. 1, 2, 3, hit it! Justified when I was 5, raising Cain, a spit in your eye. The time social dues, get high in the evening, sniffing pots of glue. Well, I'm a bitch on the bitch's back, stone cold sober as a matter of fact. And bitch, I can bitch, I'm better than you. It's the way that I move, the things that I do. Sell my soul by dropping names. I don't like those, my God, what's that? Full of nasty habits when a bitch gets back. Whoa. Say I'm a bitch on the bitch's back. Stone cold sober as a matter of fact. Can bitch, I can bitch, I'm better than you. It's the way that I move, things that I do. Say I'm a bitch on the bitch's back. Stone cold sober as a matter of fact. Can bitch, I can bitch, I'm better than you. It's the way that I move, the things that I do. So I'm a bitch, the bitch's back. I'm a bitch. You really want to admit that about yourself, Ruth Ann? Is that really what you want to do? Okay, let's see here. Alaska. Nice. Thank you, Austin. Appreciate it. Thanks for joining us. Thank you, Roman. Yeah, that was definitely my intent, Jake, to let people know you're back, and that's what I think of you. Okay, let's see. Oh, thank you. That's very sweet. That actually is a good one to play right now, Dave. Why don't I do that now, and then we'll carry on with some other requests. So, I've told this story before, but I think this is really powerful. This song was written by Elton John and Bernie Taupin when Bernie was like 17 years old and Elton was about 19. I still can't believe this came out of people that age. It's like a hymn. And they put it on a record called Empty Sky that about 5 or 6 people in the whole world have heard, and I think all of them are on this live stream right now. Anyway, years later, they released it in Brazil, and it was a hit there. Well, they released it as a single, and it hit in Brazil, so it's and all over South America. So I think that quite often you'll hear it in that part of the world. But the most important thing to me about this song is that in the late 80s, a young man named Ryan White, who had a blood disease and had to have constant blood transfusions, contracted AIDS from a blood transfusion.
And it was in the period of time when no one knew anything about AIDS. There was a lot of ignorance and a lot of fear. People thought that you would get it by using a toilet seat that someone had been on, or by just touching them or having them breathe on you. And so here's this kid, he gets AIDS. He's trying to live as normal of a life as he can with what time he's got left. And he's got people in this rural town. He was in somewhere in Indiana. Not that that matters. This could have happened in any of our 50 states, but he had bricks getting thrown through the window, and people were firing bullets through the window. And Elton heard about this, and he helped them financially, helped the family move to a different town so they could, get a life with a little more peace and quiet. And they stayed friends, took him to Disneyland, gave him front row seats to his shows, that kind of stuff. And a couple of years later, when Ryan was dying, Elton went and spent about 10 days in Indiana with the family. And he said it was a wonderful experience because, Elton is this big, high-fired, important rock star, and so menial tasks are usually done by somebody else on his behalf. But he spent the whole week being Ryan's mom's secretary. He answered the phone, he took messages, he went and got her coffee. He just was a friend. And he said that he was so moved at this particular time in Elton's life. He was a terrible drug addict, just a hopeless alcoholic, a bad drug addict, and he was suffering from bulimia. So he had an eating disorder on everything else, and he was, and he's staying in this hotel for 10 days, and he goes, and all the time that I knew the Whites, I never heard Ryan complain one time about getting sick. He just always found something to appreciate in every situation he was in. And the same was true of his mom. He said they were the most extraordinary people that I've ever met. And I was looking at myself, and I'm spending this last week of his life in this hotel room, and I'm bitching about the upholstery on the chair in the hotel room and thinking what bad wallpapers on the walls and complaining about these crappy accommodations. And he said, what have I become? It's one thing to have preferences, and it's another thing to just be. He said, I'm just a mess of a human being right now. And when Ryan died, he played this song at Ryan's funeral, and 6 months later, he got sober. And he's stayed sober now for over 30 years as a result of that. And it's one of many people that he lost in his life that was a catalyst to create the Elton John AIDS Foundation, and he has raised over $250 million and deployed it all over the world, particularly in places like Africa, and saved a hell of a lot of lives. And it all comes back to this experience he had with Ryan White and his family. And when I think of this song, I think of the incredibly moving performance he delivered of it at Ryan White's funeral. And I'm sure it will make me think of my friend Jess.
Turn me loose from your hands. Let me fly to distant lands.
Actually, let me do this in a better key. Let me try it here. Sorry about that, guys.
Turn me loose from your hands. Let me fly to distant lands, over green fields, trees and mountains, flowers and forest fountains. Home along the lanes of the skyway, for this dark and lonely room projects a shadow cast in gloom, and my eyes are mirrors of the world outside, thinking of the way that the wind can turn the tide. These shadows turn from purple into gray, for just this skyline pigeon dreaming of the open, waiting for the day he can spread his wings and fly away again. Fly away, skyline pigeon, fly towards the dreams you left so very far behind. Fly away, skyline pigeon, fly towards the dreams you left so very far behind. Let me wake up in the morning to the smell of new mown hay, to laugh and cry, to live and die in the brightness of my day. I want to hear the pealing bells of distant churches sing, but most of all, please bring me back from this aching metal ring, and open out this cage toward the sun. For just this skyline pigeon dreaming of the open, waiting for the day he can spread his wings and fly away again. Fly away, skyline pigeon, fly toward the dreams you left so very far behind. Fly away, skyline pigeon, fly toward the dreams you left so very far behind. Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, I imagine we'll probably get to that, Colin. Working my way through those. I got a lot of catch up to do on Elton. Oh, I don't know that one, Eric. Thanks for the request. I'll have to look into that one, though. One of the things that this is doing for me that's kind of fun is I was never as much of an aficionado on Elton John's deep cuts as I am Billy Joel's, but I'm learning. I'm getting there little by little. Thanks, Jorge. I wish I could take credit for that, but I actually just used the transposer button on my keyboard. I could have played it in that, but I always try to play as many white keys as possible. I'm not very adventurous. But thank you very much. Let's see. Someone asked for this earlier, and I want to do it before I forget about it.
Hello, baby, hello. Haven't seen your face for a while. Are you still doing time for me? Or are you still the same spoiled child? Hello, I said hello. Is this the only place you thought to go? Am I the only man you've ever had? Or am I just the last surviving friend that you know? Harmony and me, we're pretty good company, searching for an island in our boat upon the sea. Harmony, gee, I really love you and I wanna love you forever. Dream of never, never, never leaving harmony. Hello, I said hello. Open up your heart and let your feelings flow. You're not unlucky knowing me, keeping the pace real slow. In any case, I'm setting my own pace by stealing the show. Say hello, hello. Harmony and me, we're pretty good company. Looking for an island in a boat upon the sea. Harmony, gee, I really love you and I wanna love you forever. Dream of never, never, never leaving harmony. Never leaving harmony. Harmony, 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 harmony. Oh. All right, all right. All right, we'll get right back. It's time for some Billy Joel here in a minute, but I'm gonna play another song that I kind of planned to do for my friend. This is a song that my friend Jessica really loved. We talked about it a lot. A really, really special memory for me is she was a golfer, and I play golf too. I don't play it well, but I play. And she came to Kearney, Nebraska, where my family was living when we were both seniors in high school, or the summer leading into my senior in high school year. She spent a week with us because she was going to play in the state girls match play tournament. And that was only like Thursday and Friday or Friday and Saturday or something. And so I was sort of her personal concierge. We played golf every day. I showed her around the course so that she'd have some idea what she was getting into. And we stayed up until 3 in the morning every night. We watched Caddyshack and every other goofy, hilarious movie we could find. We laughed together. We cried together. We just became very, very good friends at that time. And it's something that I'll cherish forever. And she told me how much she loved this song. And this song, I love the origin of it. A fella named Tony Arata was in a little club called the Bluebird Cafe in Nashville, Tennessee, which is where singer-songwriters go to either try to get signed, to get exposure, to get signed, or to get a publishing deal. And anyone who's ever been there, you walk in, you're like, how could this be the big deal that it is? Because it's literally a dive. It looks like they haven't painted the damn place in like 100 years. It's such a little crap hole, but it's so you can feel the energy in that place because there's so many incredible moments that have happened in there. And one of them was this fella named Tony Arata in about 1988 walks in and he plays this song about that he had written about how tragedy strikes in life. And it's a good thing we don't know that it's coming because there's so many things we would cheat ourselves out of experiencing if we knew some of the pain we were going to endure. And particularly this is about when you lose your spouse or your significant other and how you're grateful that you didn't know that was going to happen because you wouldn't want to have made a rash decision to not go through with it. And so he plays this song, and there's another fellow sitting in that club at that time who at the time was completely unknown, and his name was Garth Brooks. And Garth Brooks almost jumped out of his chair. He was so turned on by this song, and he went up and he made friends immediately with this guy. Garth was selling shoes at a shoe store to pay rent, and Tony was delivering UPS to pay rent at the time. And Garth said, I am going to get a record deal someday. I don't know when, but I'm going to get one, and I want to cut that song. And Tony was like, yeah, whatever, sure.
But they became friends, and about a year later, Garth got signed by Capitol Records. And this was the last track on his first album. It was a #1 hit, and it became one of the 2 most important signature songs of his entire career. And I think it's very appropriate right now. Looking back on the memory of the dance we shared beneath the stars above. And for a moment, all the world was right. And how could I have known that you'd ever say goodbye? And now, glad I didn't know the way it all would end, the way it all would go. Our lives are better left to chance. I could have missed the pain, but I'd have had to miss the dance. Well, holding you, I held everything. For a moment, wasn't I king? If I'd only known how the king would fall, hey, who's to say? You know, I might have changed it all. And now, I'm glad I didn't know the way it all would end, the way it all would go. Our lives are better left to chance. I could have missed the pain, but I'd have had to miss the dance. Yes, my life was better left to chance. I could have missed the pain, but I'd have had to miss the dance. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, I've got, thank you, David. I appreciate that very much. Thank you, Bill. Okay, let's see if we can catch up on some of these Billy Joel requests that have been piling up here. I'm not a good whistler, but I will do what I can here, okay? I'm going to have to adapt it a little bit for my limited skill set. Oops. There we go.
away forever. We take them out and show ourselves when everyone has gone. Some are satin, some are steel, some are silk and some are leather. They're the faces of the stranger, but we'd love to try them on. Well, we all fall in love, but we disregard the danger. Though we share so many secrets, there are some we never tell. Why were you so surprised that you never saw the stranger? Did you ever let your lover see the stranger in yourself? Don't be afraid to try again. Everyone goes south every now and then. Ooh, you've done it, why can't someone else? You should know by now. You've been there yourself. Once I used to believe I was such a great romancer, then I came home to a woman that I could not recognize. When I pressed her for a reason, she refused to even answer. It was then I felt the stranger kick me right between the eyes. Well, we all fall in love, but we disregard the danger. Though we share so many secrets, there are some we never tell. Why were you so surprised that you never saw the stranger? Did you ever let your lover see the stranger in yourself? Don't be afraid to try again. Everyone goes south every now and then. Ooh, you've done it, why can't someone else? You should know by now. You've been there yourself. We may never understand how the stranger is inspired. He is not always evil. He is not always wrong. You drown in good intentions. You will never quench the fire. You give in to your desire when the stranger comes along. Saw someone else ask for this one. 1, 2, 3, bow! Woo-hoo. Well, Anthony works in the grocery store, saving his pennies for someday. Mama Leone left a note on the door saying, "Sonny, move out to the country. Whoa, working through, I can give you a heart attack. You ought to know by now. And who needs a house out in Hackensack? Is that what you get with your money? And it seems such a waste of time, if that's what it's all about. Mama, if that's moving up, then I'm moving out. I'm moving out. Oh, oh, oh. Woo-hoo. across from the medical center. Head is straight in a Chevy for a Cadillac. You ought to know by now. And if you can't drive with a broken back, at least you can polish the fenders. It seems such a waste of time, if that's what it's all about. Mama, if that's moving up, then I am moving out. Oh, I'm moving out. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Woo-hoo. You should never argue with a crazy mama. You ought to know by now. You can pay Uncle Sam with the overtime. Is that what you get with your money? And if that's what you have in mind, yeah, that's what you're all about. Good luck moving up, 'cause I'm moving out. Oh, I'm moving out. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Woo-hoo. I'm moving out. Whoa, no, 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 no. All right. Let's see here. Oh, here's one that I promised I would play today, and I think I've done this one other time at one other stream, but I don't know it real well. Here's one for you Billy Joel nerds. A-do-do-do-do. Wait a minute. A-do-do-do-do-do. Didn't I say I wasn't ready for romance? Didn't we promise we would only be friends? And so we danced, though it was only a slow dance. I started breaking my promises right there and then. Didn't I swear there would be no complications? Didn't you want someone who's seen it all before? Now that you're here, it's not the same situation. Suddenly I don't remember the rules anymore. This night is mine. It's only you and I. Tomorrow is a long time away. This night can last forever. I've been around, someone like me should know better. Falling in love would be the worst thing I could do. Didn't I say I needed time to forget her? Aren't you running from someone who's not over you? How many nights have I been lonely without you? I tell myself how much I really don't care. How many nights have I been thinking about you? we are together. Yeah. Whoa. This night, you're mine. Yeah, it's only you and I. Tomorrow is such a long time away. This night can last forever. This night. Is a long time away. This night can last forever. Ah. Okay. Let's see what's happening here. First of all, if you're just joining us, I'm Piano Man Steve Lungrin, and this is my twice weekly live stream every Wednesday and Sunday on Facebook and YouTube at 3 o'clock on the Pacific coast of the U.S., 6 o'clock on the East Coast. Got to let you all do the math on how that figures to where you live. Couple hours of music and fellowship. End up doing a lot of Billy Joel and Elton John, which is just fine with me, but we try to take requests for a mix of others as well. Hey, Gillum. I played She's Got Away earlier, my friend, because I missed so many good requests from you last week, and I'm so sorry. So, my friend Gary asked me if I could play something from Elton John's Tumbleweed Connection album, and now Gillum says some early Elton John. Hopefully this will qualify. Just getting some words here. This is my go-to song from Tumbleweed. What Gary wanted was other than Burn Down the Mission, so I'm going to my second go-to. But this is a good tune. Soon the pines will be full in every way. Village children fight each other for the shade, and the 609 goes roaring past the creek. Deacon Lee prepares a sermon for next week. I saw Grandma yesterday down at the store. Was she really going fine for 84? Well, she asked me if sometime I'd fix her mom. The poor old girl needs a hand to run the farm. And it's good old country comfort in my bones. The sweetest sound my ears have ever known. A good old-fashioned feeling fully grown. Country comforts on a truck going on home. Yeah. Down by the well, they've got a new machine. heat. The foreman says cuts manpower by 15. Yeah, but that ain't natural. So would say old Clay. See, he's a horse-drawn man till his dying day. And it's good old country comfort in my bones, the sweetest sound in my ears if ever known. Just an old-fashioned feeling, fully grown. Country comforts in a truck going on home. Country comforts in a truck going on home. Now the fat old goose is flying across the steps. Hedgehog's done in clay between the bricks, and the rocking chairs are creaking on the porch. Across the valley moves the herdsman with his torch. And it's good old country comfort in my bones, the sweetest sound my ears have ever known. An old-fashioned feeling, fully grown. Country comforts in a truck going on home. Country comforts in a truck going on home. Country comforts in a truck that's going on home. All right, Ida. So this is a couple of songs I had planned on doing, and I haven't even made mention of it tonight, so I feel kind of silly doing it, but at this point. But if you are really enjoying yourself, this is how I make my living. So there are some digital tipping options. If you're enjoying yourself and you feel so inclined to toss a couple shekels in the jar, I've got PayPal and Venmo. They're in the descriptions for both YouTube and Facebook. I appreciate you guys dealing with me, my sort of disjointedness today. Like I said, I've been a little bit emotionally rocked and a little bit distracted for a few days. And it's been very cathartic to be able to make some music and share some fellowship with you guys. And I hope that it's been an enjoyable situation for you. You know, none of us know how much time we got, so all we can do is manage the activities we engage in, and there's nothing I love doing more than what I'm doing right now. So thanks for giving me that privilege, coming into your home and sharing some of our mutually favorite music. This is a couple of songs by Billy Joel off his last album, and first one is a beautiful message that he wrote to his daughter. explaining to her what he believes happens when you die, because she had asked him, what happens when you die? And his answer was, you go into other people's hearts, and in that way, a piece of you stays alive forever. And then after this, he went into an uplifting song about exploring your mortality and your spiritual beliefs. I thought they both felt appropriate for today. Good night, my angel, time to close your eyes and save these questions for another day. I think I know what you've been asking me. I think you know what I've been trying to say. I promised I would never leave you, and you should always know, wherever you may go, no matter where you are, I never will be far away. Good night, my angel, now it's time to sleep, and still so many things I want to say. Remember all the songs you sang for me when we went sailing on an emerald bay. And like a boat out on the ocean, I'm rocking you to sleep. The water's dark and deep inside this ancient heart. You'll always be a part of me. Good night, my angel, now it's time to dream. And dream how wonderful your life will be. Someday your child may cry, and if you sing this lullaby, then in your heart there will always be a part of me. Someday we'll all be gone, but lullabies go on and on. They never die, that's how you and I will be. From the mountains of faith to the river so deep, I've been searching for something, saw the same and I lost. but the river is wide and it's too hard to cross. Even though I know the river is wide, I walk down every evening and I stand on the shore. Try to cross to the opposite side, I can finally find what I've been looking for. In the middle of the night, I go walking in my sleep from the valley of fear to the river so deep. I've been searching for something taken out of my soul, something I'd never lose, something somebody stole. Don't know where to go walking at night, but I'm tired and I don't want to walk anymore. Hope it doesn't take the rest of my life till I can finally find what I've been looking for. In the middle of the night, I go walking in my sleep through the jungle down to the river so deep. I've been searching for something so undefined that it can only be seen by the eyes of the blind. In the middle of the night, God knows I ain't never been a spiritual man. Baptized by the fire I went through the river that is running through the promised land. In the middle of the night, I go walking in my sleep through the desert of truth to a river so deep. We all end in the ocean, we all start in the stream. We're all carried along by the river of dreams in the middle of the night. Yeah. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Gloria, it's not so deep. Gloria, it's not so deep. That actually felt good. It's like I got to pound out some of my anger and sadness. Oh, guys, thank you so much for being here with me today. It's about time for me to call it a day, but I've got one more song I'm going to do for you.
This is I just put this up on YouTube the other day with a little tribute to Jess, but I feel like I got to play it now. There's not a whole lot in a situation like this that feels right. In fact, none of it feels right. And the only solace that I can take in a situation like this is I do have a very, very solid belief, and I don't get into my religious and spiritual practices or anything like that. That's for me. I don't want to flaunt it out there into the world. But I can just tell you that I believe there's something beautiful waiting for us on the other side of this experience. And so I think that the ones who are in pain right now are those of us left behind. I think Jessica is experiencing something very beautiful, very peaceful, very joyous, and she deserves it. And that's what this song says. When I get where I'm going, on the far side of the sky, the first thing that I'm gonna do is spread my wings and fly. I'm gonna land beside a lion, run my fingers through his mane, or I might find out what it's like to ride a drop of rain. Yeah, when I get where I'm going, there'll be only happy tears. I will shed the sins and struggles that I've carried all these years, and I'll leave my heart wide open. I will love and have no fear. Yeah, when I get where I'm going, don't cry for me down here. I'm gonna walk with my granddaddy. He'll match me step for step, and I'll tell him how I've missed him every minute since he left. And then I'll hug his neck when I get where I'm going. There'll be only happy tears. I will shed the sins and struggles that I've carried all these years. I'll leave my heart wide open. I will love and have no fear. Yeah, when I get where I'm going, don't cry for me down here. So much pain and so much darkness in the world we struggle through. All the questions I can't answer, there's so much work to do. But when I get where I'm going, and I see my Maker's face, well, I'll stand forever in the light of His amazing grace. When I get where I'm going, there'll be only happy tears. I'll shed the sins and struggles I've carried all these years. I'll leave my heart wide open.
finding me down here. Thank you guys for sharing this with me today. Very special to have you in my life. Someday, I'll do my last show, and I probably won't know that it's my last show when I do it. So I always want to make sure I make the most out of the experience. So thanks for being here with me. And make sure you tell the people you love how much you love them. Okay? So for all my piano students, remember, if you're not having fun when you're making music, you're doing it wrong. And for everyone, give as much love as you can to as many people as you can, as often as you can. And I love you. I'll see you on Wednesday, guys. Thank you.